Hey, this is Bill Vernon, your Keller Williams agent for the Central Texas area, and of course I'm the lead agent on I35 Group. And we operate kind of filling in people that are not familiar with us. We have an office in Waco and we have an office in the Killeen area, so we do Bell and McLennan and Coryell County. In any county that's touching those counties. Of course we do farm and ranch. And residential. We really are not commercial people. If you put a gun to our head, we'll deal with it. We are trained in commercial, and so we just out there ready to help you with your real estate goals. And I thought we'd just visit a little bit about some statistics, what's going on in the market, for those that are familiar with us. Of course, we got Lee on our team, and we got Taylor on our team as other agents that can help you out. And then we got our other bunch of people that are in the background that help you out and get your property sold. That's Adriana, Nicole, and Cliff. Those are the back office people that, and so we got a team of people that can help you out. But let's kind of get into what's going on in the market and what do we see. Now the I35 Group is we're kind of a funny bunch because we actually work for a living, so we're always busy, even when things are kind of rough. And that's this time of year. Things start to kind of settle down for the next couple of months. August and September are the slow time. And so we want to really get after it and be really purposeful during this time of year. Doesn't mean that homes aren't sold and homes aren't bought. Just ask my crew and they will tell you. It's kind of funny. I talked to Leah in the morning. It's like, hey, yeah, not a lot going on today. And then by lunchtime, she's like, got a couple of buyers, and oh, I got the house. There was all this craziness going on in her life because you know what? She works really hard. We love Leah to death. I wanted to talk about July's statistics and what's going on as a market as a whole. You know, what I'm seeing is, though year over year, the months of inventory, that's what we're going to kind of talk about right now, is months on inventory, is been going down. However, I'm noticing a slight shift in the market. Now Temple still got multiple offers, okay? I got a buyer and we're running around. And so you get into multiple offers, especially when the property's priced properly. You're going to have several people making you offers on it. But I noticed the months on inventory have crept up. We're at 3.0 now. What that says is months on inventory, to kind of educate you on, it's also called the absorption rate. They got some other names for it. But what that is if we stop building today, how long would it take for all the houses to sell? Well, it's 3 months. We in Temple, it's been much lower this year, so that's crept up. In Belton, again, Belton was a hot at the beginning of the year, and it's starting to kind of go down. In fact, it is the exact same place it was last year, 3.9. In other words, it almost takes 4 months before it ran out of inventory. And now the bright spot in our area is the Killeen market. There it's 1.7. In other words, in less than 2 months we'd be out in Killeen. Now that's kind of unheard of. In fact, it was 2.5 last year. And I will say this, it's been much lower this year, but that's the seller's market. In other words, if you need to sell your property in Killeen, you need to be calling me right now. This is a great time to get that property sold. In fact, the median price has been creeping up. We're at 141,000. It's been in the 130s most of the year, so that's been creeping up. Now you still got most of the sales are in the 100,000 to the 199,000 range. If you got anything above that, it's kind of creeping for you. Most of the sales are in that range that I just gave you. But overall, Bell County is pretty cool. We're at 2.8. It was 3.3 last year. So the months on inventory have been in the seller's arena most of this year. I think that's going to continue because interest rates are dropping like a rock. So more buyers are going to be able to afford houses. So if you're kind of a buyer going, well, there's not that much out there, yeah, but here's the deal. Whatever you can get a hold of is going to be dirt cheap, okay, for you because of your interest rate. So you don't want to goof around. And the average price for Bell County is $170,000. The only thing I'm kind of worried about, I'm noticing days on market is starting to creep up too. Not a whole lot. We're still, roughly, the average is 93 days, but I've seen it it's in certain parts of our market, it's been as less than 60. So that's starting to creep up. Again, a little concern there that it's kind of creeping up there. Waco, what's going on in Waco? Waco, again, is a competitive market. Things are going great. However, again, at the beginning of the year, I noticed higher, anything about the 250 and up, those things were sitting on the market. Those houses were sitting on the market as much as 6 months. And then the interest rates started dropping and that kind of stopped. In fact, most of the houses I've been selling in that area, either buyers and etc., are up there in the $250,000 range. So there's still buyers out there looking, but it's starting to get unaffordable in some aspects in the Waco area. So I really think I'm very positive about our market. Yes, there's little things I can point out and kind of talk negatively about, but what I'm going to really tell you is we're really pumped here because I still see opportunities out there. And if you want to talk to me about opportunities, give us a call. Of course, my phone number is 254-495-5661. There we go. And I can get you in front of either Leah or Taylor or I, and we'll help you with your real estate, whether you need to sell, buy, or invest in real estate. That's something else right now. I'm working with a great investor. Man, I've given her 2 opportunities, and she's really taken the bull by the horns. And they're still out there. They're just a little harder. You got to really look for them. So if you're investing, there's still opportunities out there, and with interest rates dropping, that also works for you guys that are in the investment arena. Well, it was great talking to you. I look forward to talking to you pretty soon. We're about to have if you're interested in buying, I'm going to have a buyer's video later in the month that we'll talk about the 7 mistakes, because I like the number 7. Being a good Baptist deacon that I am, it's amazing that I have a thing about the number 7. But here's the deal. I'm going to come and talk to you guys about the 7 mistakes, the 7 areas, I don't know, let's not call them mistakes, 7 opportunities buyers have when they go out to buy. It's great talking to you. Don't forget to give us a call.